SBRForum's Inside the Lines is brought to you by Ladbrokes.
I'm Peter Loshak, and we're talking right now with Stephen O. from AccuScore.com. Stephen O., thanks for being with us once again.
Thank you for having me.
All right, the second game you're going to talk about, you picked it, is Panthers at Saints. The Saints are a 5-point home favorite, and the Saints are now out of the playoffs. The Panthers, though, are, closing the year great. They've won 3 in a row, look very good on both sides of the ball most of the time. They're a 5-point underdog, and this is one of those games where it's a little bit hard to handicap motivation. How much are the Saints really going to be motivated to give 100%? How much are the Panthers going to be motivated to give 100%? Maybe both of them are going to be fully motivated. I don't know. It's kind of a guess. What do you like here? Why'd you pick this game?
It's funny. I think I agree with you. Both teams, I think, are motivated, surprisingly, despite because they both started out so poorly. And since their poor starts, they've pretty much been equally hot. If you want to look at, they've been outscoring opponents by around 3.5 points, since their awful starts. I like the Saints to cover at, our computer has them at 58% chance to cover. Real simply, the Saints obviously are playing with tons of motivation. The way they came out against Dallas and the last couple of weeks, they've been blowing people out, especially at home. They had that 41-0 home game versus Tampa Bay. Carolina's been very impressive too, but they had that big win against Atlanta. But the last few weeks hasn't been against elite quarterbacks. For the year, Carolina's defense, they've allowed opposing quarterbacks to complete 67% for like a 2-to-1 TTE to INT ratio or close to it. So I think that Breeze is going to be able to have a huge game pretty easily. And, that when that happens, as good as Carolina's defense has been playing the last few weeks, I think ordinarily the Saints will be poised for 33 or more points. Knock off 3 or 4 points because Carolina's defense has been playing well. You still got the Saints at around 29. Now, can they hold Carolina to 24 or less or 23 or less? I think they can. Even in Carolina's, strong play recently, they've been winning. Like last week, they scored 17 in a relatively easy win. For the year, they average a shade under 21. So, and the Saints defense, has been playing more inspired. They'll be inspired at home. They want to finish 8-8. They want to get the momentum going for next year. And I think that the Saints will come out and win by 7.
Yeah, I mean, the Saints passing game was unbelievable against the Cowboys, and I guess they figured to have a bit of an easier time here. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree, and for in our live odds product, we see that 84% of the public is with the Saints right now, and we've had a lot of success this year picking kind of the no-brainer 90% public action. So why break something when it's not broken?
Yeah, no, I hear you. If all the public is on a side and Stephen O's on the side, that's the side for me. It's been proven to me this year.
The lesson I learned this year is never pick the Steelers to cover.
Right, yeah, oh, God. Yeah, me too.
For the last 3 months, it's only been Steelers.
All right, well, thanks for a great year with us. You like the Saints in your final pick of the year. Thanks so much, Stephen O. from AccuScore.com.
You guys, great year. Thanks a lot.